has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you've tuned in, and as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. This segment of our show brought to you by Lyona Labor's Local 663. Lyona Labor's Local 663, Building, Missouri. Hey, and they remind us as well, drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. We've got our chat overlay up here. We're live here at 5 o'clock here on the Missouri Sports Network. If you'd like to converse with us, just go to YouTube, our YouTube page at Missouri Sports Network, or Facebook, and you can chat right there. And any comments, queries, or questions that you might have, we'll do our best to get them answered. Well, about 90% of the high schools in the state of Missouri, it is winter sports time, which typically means basketball, but there are still several teams participating in the postseason in boys soccer and high school football. We'll run through the soccer scoreboard at first, as they are in the Final Four up in Fenton right now. We're looking at Class 1 earlier today. Bishop DeBerg shut out Maryville 1-0. That game took place at 10 o'clock this morning. Duchesne then at noon defeats Lakeway 7-1. So in the state championship game in Class 1 tomorrow at 11 a.m. will be Bishop DeBerg taking on Duchesne. And at 10 a.m., Maryville will battle Lakeway for third place. And in Class 2, in the semifinals, just going final a little while ago, Westminster Christian defeats Excelsior Springs 3-0. They move on into the championship game, and they will play the winner of Orchard Farm and Logan Rogersville. Logan Rogersville comes in undefeated on the season. They defeated Sacred Heart 3-0 in the quarterfinal. Orchard Farm shut out Fulton 8-0. That championship game will be played tomorrow at 4 p.m., while the third place game will take place at 2:30 in Class 2. In Class 3, and this boys soccer Final Four, Class 3, East Kansas City in one overtime, they defeat Rockwood Summit 1-0. And Ladue Horton Watkins, just going final a little while ago, they defeat Springfield Catholic 2-0. So the championship game in Class 3 will take place tomorrow at 1:30 between East Kansas City and Ladue Horton Watkins. And the third place game will be played at 12 p.m. between Springfield Catholic and Rockwood Summit. In Class 4 state soccer action, just underway, it's Lindbergh and Park Hill South. And then tonight at 7 o'clock, John Burroughs will take on Rockhurst. That championship game will be tomorrow at 7 p.m., and the third place game will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. Those are your soccer updates for today here on the Missouri Sports Network. And again, our chat box is up. If you'd like to chat with us, you can go to and we encourage you anyway, go to the Facebook page, Missouri Sports Network, and like us on Facebook, and then you'll be updated as to all the live events here as we wind down the fall season. Show brought to you, as always, by Great Southern Bank. Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. On the football scoreboard for tonight, we'll start off with 8-man, and we'll run through all the 8-man and all the way through Class 6 schedules. 12 games on the docket tonight, 16 games, quarterfinal games to be played tomorrow. In 8-man football, tonight will be South Holt, who's 11-0, and they will be taking on Plattsburgh. They travel to Plattsburgh to play that contest. Plattsburgh averaging 67 points on the season while giving up 33 points, and South Holt is averaging 64 points while giving up 25 points per contest. They have one like opponent, and that is DeKalb. Plattsburgh defeated DeKalb 72-0, while South Holt won 69-6. This may be the first ever meeting between these two teams. 8-man football tomorrow will be Archie, and they've spent most of the year ranked number 1. Archie will take on Lockwood. Archie's 11-0. Lockwood is 9-2. Bramer at 11-0 will take on St. Paul Lutheran Concordia, who's 8-4. Schuyler County, who's 9-2, will face Worth County, who is 10-1. All those games tomorrow start at 1 o'clock. And just looking at the matchups here, we'll start off with Archie and Lockwood. Lockwood scoring 54 points per game, giving up 25, while Archie has been very stingy all year defensively, only giving up 5 while averaging over 72 points per contest. They've got several like opponents on their schedule this year. Appleton City, who they both defeated. Lockwood won 58-22, and Archie won 66-6. The only loss for Lockwood in like opponents is they lost to Drexel 52-48, while Archie won 60-6. So tall order for Lockwood tonight. St. Paul Lutheran coming into the game tonight, averaging 46.6 points a game, giving up 36 points a game, while Bramer is averaging 79 points a game and giving up 44. Common opponents, there are 5 of them. St. Paul Lutheran lost to 2 of them, while Bramer went 5-0. One loss for St. Paul Lutheran was a 62-25 loss to North Shelby, while Bramer defeated North Shelby 86-46. The other loss was a 53-43 loss to Sweet Springs, while Bramer defeated them 84-68. That game will be in Concordia, Missouri, and it will start at 1 p.m. Elsewhere, Schuyler County and Worth County will match up. Schuyler County coming in at 9-2, averaging 63 points a game. Worth County 10-1, averaging 65 points per contest. Elsewhere in Class 1, moving on to Class 1, I should say, on the Friday games for Class 1, be Crystal City at 8-3 taking on St. Vincent, also 8-3. Windsor 8-3 at North Platte, who is 10-1. All these games on Friday night start at 7. And Penny will take on Milan. Penny's 7-4 coming into the season, and Milan is 10-1. On Saturday in Class 1 will be Portageville and Marionville, which may be the Class 1 state championship. Portageville, their only loss is a Week 1 loss to Savannah, who's Class 4 and had a very good year in Class 4. Marionville has barely been challenged the entire season. And in Class 2 on tonight, there will be no games in Class 2. All of Class 2 games are tomorrow, starting with Live for Life Academy Charter at Valley Catholic. Live for Life is 8-3, Valley Catholic 10-1. Fairgrove will be at Father Tolton. Fairgrove 11-0, Father Tolton 11-0. Lafayette County will be at Lamar. All these games are Saturday at 1, except Fairgrove, Father Tolton starts at 2. But Lafayette County 12-0 will be at Lamar, who's 10-1. That game at 1 p.m. as well. And East Buchanan at 11-0 will be at Bowling Green, who is 12-0 on the season, and that game will start at 1 p.m. In Class 3, on Friday night tonight, will be Blair Oaks 10-1 taking on Westminster Christian Academy, and Seneca 11-0 at Ava 11-0 as well. And on Saturday in Class 3 will be St. Francis Borgia at Central Park Hills, and Borgia 9-2, Central Park Hills 8-3, and then St. Pius X out of Kansas City will be at Odessa. St. Pius X 10-2, and Odessa is 9-2. On Friday night tonight in Class 4, Pacific will be at Hillsboro. Pacific 7-5, Hillsboro 10-1 on the season, and Hannibal will be at Lutheran North on those games coming up tonight. On Saturday in Class 4, McDonald County will host Jefferson City, both teams 8-4. McDonald County's first ever quarterfinal football game. And Nevada will be at Kearney. Kearney is 10-2, Nevada 9-2 on the season. Both those games are Saturday at 1 p.m. And in Class 5 on Friday, Tonight, Green Valley will be at Webb City. Green Valley 10-1. Webb City 9-2. That game kicking off here at 7 p.m. tonight. Elsewhere in Class 5 tomorrow, all these games are 1 o'clock start. Will be Cape Central. I'm sorry, yes. Cape Girardeau Central is at Eureka. Cardinal Ritter will be at Fort Zumwalt North. Cardinal Ritter 11-0, and they probably are the favorite right now in Class 5. Elias Catholic will be at Republic. Elias Catholic 10-1 on the season, and Republic is 10-2. In Class 6 on Friday, 3 games tonight. CBC will be at Jackson. CBC 9-2, Jackson 10-1. Rockhurst 10-1 will host Nixa, who is 11-0, and Liberty North will go to Oak Park. Liberty North 10-1. Oak Park is 11-0. And on Saturday, 1 game in Class 6, and that will be Rockbridge at DeSmet Jesuit. Rockbridge coming in at 9-2, and DeSmet is 9-1 on the season. Keep it right here at the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. We'll be on the air at 9:30. 28 games this weekend. Only 12 of them tonight, so maybe an abbreviated show this evening, but we certainly appreciate you tuning in and let us know what you think. You can go to our chat overlay and type in a message here. This segment of our show has been brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, also presented by Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, who sponsors our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week throughout the year, and Lyona Labor Local 663 Team of the Week throughout the season as well. You can come by and visit us tomorrow. The crew will be tomorrow evening. We'll be hanging out at Arrowhead Sports Cards right there on Sunshine, just kind of behind, across the street there from Bass Pro Shops there at Sunshine and Campbell. So, hey, come by and see us, Arrowhead Sports Cards tomorrow, 6 p.m. Hope you have a great evening, everyone. Hey, wherever you may be heading tonight, make sure you take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Have a great evening.